You know what? Sometimes I do this and it's like the best thing ever. And it really is the best thing ever. But then I turn around and it's like, no, it's not. Like I'm not gonna say it like that, but I will say it like this. You have to be in a particular space, in a really, really, really deep space to just come in and throw someone like me off. And when I say someone like me, I mean someone like me who tries to grasp the understanding of everyone and every situation around me. Like I'm always trying to figure out like why things happen the way they do. You know? Like let's say someone tells me that they're hurt by me. Well, I'm the type of person to try to figure out why are you hurt by me? Like what did I do to hurt you? How can I fix that? And if it's not fixable, I truly am sorry that my actions resulted in your hurt, you know? You get to a point in life where you felt so much hurt that you don't want to cause that to anyone else. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my understanding comes from, and that's where my thought process on trying to understand everything and everyone when it comes to my life. And most people won't do that. Most people are quick to react and quick to judge and quick to make assumptions. And I'm not gonna lie, like I make my assumptions and I'm not quick to judge. I'm getting better at the reacting part. I'm getting real better at the reacting part. But, you know, it's all a learning process. I'm 26 years old. I'll be 27 in September. Shit. I got time. Shit. Do I? I got time. I got all the time. All the time in the world. But I think we need to get to a point. I know that this world needs to get to a point where we as humans have a better understanding for not only each other but ourselves first. I always be telling at the end of each video, ABC is the mantra of life. Always be choosing, because at the end of the day, you have a choice. You have a choice to either go the right way or go the left way. And it's not to say that either way is bad, but there's going to be good and bad on both roads. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no one road that's completely perfect. There's no one road that is completely divinely guided, that is completely flaw free. That's just not what it is. You know, if you were completely flaw free, you would not be a part of this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like you would not be here. Even trees, which are some of the most beautiful things, beautiful nature, oceans, lakes, you know, have flaws. You know, trees have little fucking insects in them that bite the shit out of you and causes bumps and marks. Fucking ants. You know, oceans have snakes. You know me, I'm terrified of snakes, you know? I'm not terrified, but, you know, lakes as well, all of these things. There's nothing that's 100% perfect in this world. And if you think you found perfection, I promise you it's not. The most beautiful creatures are also the deadliest. So remember that. Remember that. You know, I tell myself I'm beautiful every day. Because I am. And it's not a conceited way. It's because it took me a long, long time to appreciate all of this. And once I started appreciating it, I'm not going to ever stop. So, understanding of others first starts with understanding of yourself. How do you understand yourself? Understanding yourself involves you going to the darkest places. It involves you traveling. It involves you searching. It involves you digging. It involves you asking questions to yourself. You know, what are things that I fear? You know, what are things that make me want to go out? What are things that will have me go out in this world and be like, oh, that just it terrifies me, but it thrills me. You know what I'm saying? Because like the most thrilling things, the most terrifying things that you're afraid to do in this world are 9 times out of 10 some of the things that you're meant to be doing. Like I have this deep dark fear of flying. 26 years of life, not ever gonna get on a plane. My first time getting on a plane, I used to always say this. The first time I get on the plane, that shit is it's just not gonna be good. It's just not gonna be good. It's just no. You know, Aaliyah, 9/11 happened. I was like, I can't do it. You know, I can't do it. And I got on the plane for the first time this year. And I promise you, it was scary as fuck at first. Like, it was scary as fuck, like, going up in the air. And I was sitting there like, God, please don't let me fall. Please don't let me fall. But once I was in the air, I felt like it was beautiful. It was like really freaking beautiful, you know? And then it became like flying with something was like, I mean, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it because it's exciting, it's thrilling. And it's like, you know what? Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, you know? So I can't really trip on it. So if you're scared to do something, go out in the world and freaking do it. 9 times out of 10, like I said, you're supposed to be doing it. Also, we need to get away from this fear of what other people think of us. We need to get away from this fear of what other people are going to say about the choices that we make in our lives. You know, I always say this, but at the end of the day, your life is your life. It's not anyone else's life. You have to ultimately make yourself happy. If you can't make if you aren't happy, how can you give your happiness to someone else? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you go out and be like, well, I'm going to make you happy, but I'm not happy. I'm going to fill your cup, but my cup's not filled. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you fill someone's cup on an empty cup? And if someone's asking you, begging you, demanding you to fill their cup, then that person isn't meant for you. That person actually is just taking advantage of you. The person is actually just using you. You know what I'm saying? Because someone who truly cares about you, someone who truly knows you, someone who truly knows everything that you're going through is not going to ask you to fill up their cup when they know your cup isn't full. You know what I'm saying? And also start noticing these patterns, because you people start falling into patterns and traps, because I fall into them too. And I'm just talking about, it's just like patterns and traps in everyday life, in everyday circumstances, in everyday situations. You know, stay away from these patterns and traps. Fuck me once, shame on you. Fuck me twice, shame on me. Fuck me 3 times, and I don't mean that type, because some of you people have vulgar brains, and it's crazy I have to say stuff like that. But seriously, start learning the lesson, because you're gonna go through the same lesson over and over and over and over again until you learn it. And I pray to God that you learn it so that you don't get destroyed by the lesson, because just as you can learn from a lesson, you can also be destroyed from a lesson. We all know this, you know? So, I post messages and I make videos, and I pray that you are better off after you hear a message, after you see a post, or if you ever were to come across a podcast, I pray that you are better off after you hear or see these things than you were before. Because if you came to my channel, if you came across my page, or if you came across something that I've done and you took it and you actually just sat with it and you felt it, then I always say it was for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where a message that is needed is going to come in. You don't know where it's going to come from. You don't know who it's going to come from or how it's going to come to you. You know, but just understand, if you're looking for messages, if you're looking for signs, if you're looking for ways out to better yourself, those messages are going to come. Those ways are going to come. You just have to be open to them, you know? With that being said, remember the mantra to always be choosing. I feel like I got to sneeze. I hate that. I think I caught it. I caught it. I killed it. Speaking of, I was supposed to be sitting over here doing like a little whiteboard right thing, but I didn't do it. But always be choosing. Remember the mantra to always be choosing to be positive, to be loving, to be kind, to be visual. You know, to the good things that are, to the blessings that are around you. You know, and don't miss out on them. Always be choosing to love yourself and to choose yourself and put yourself first. Because remember, you can't fill any cup unless your cup is filled. And if you damn near try to go and fill someone else's cup, if your cup isn't filled, you know. Well, actually, try that. If you watch my videos, or if you ever come across my video and you know someone going through some shit, actually give them an exercise. Tell them to try that. Try to fill someone else's cup. on an empty cup. Notice the difference between someone who cares about you and someone who is just taking advantage of you. Just notice the difference. And it's not about seeing the difference. It's about feeling the difference. You'll feel the difference. You'll feel the difference. So with that being said, I hope you take something. I hope it resonates. If you watch my video, I pray you all have a blessed day. And if you're in Houston, be safe. Don't drown, because you know this weather is freaking crazy. It's hurricane season and tropical storms are coming. So have a freaking happy 4th of July. Oh gosh, it's 4th of July. It's 4th of July is coming up. I have a really bad, I had like the biggest fucking heartbreak on 4th of July. This is my first love. No, but seriously, that ain't nothing. It's like, oh, I might do. Actually, you know what? I deleted. Nah, I deleted it for a reason. It can stay gone. Have a great day.